Hello, this is Photography Gamer, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing Virtua Athlete 2K. The game was available for the Sega Dreamcast and the PlayStation 2 and was also released in the arcades by the name of Virtua Athlete. Virtua Athlete 2K is a track and field sports game developed by Hitmaker. Okay, gameplay. Well, competitions are made up of multiple events, so it's not too dissimilar from a decathlon in principle. You participate in a variety of different stages from the 100 metre sprint, 110 metre hurdles, long jump, shot put and the 1500 metres. Depending on your position you're given a certain amount of points, and after all the events the point leader is the victor. Controlling the athletes is pretty simple stuff. You've got two buttons that have to be bashed at great speed to build up your momentum, with one of the other buttons used for angles, trajectory or jumping hurdles. One cool feature was the ability to create your own athlete, with options for the look, clothing, and more importantly, your hobbies and interests. Now these interests vary from like running, boxing, swimming, and many others that can be unlocked as you complete different events. But what do these interests do? Well, good question. They basically give your athlete a preset amount of stats in certain categories, but the stats are never actually made clear. So it's one of those trial and error things where you've got to try different combos to try and make the best sprinter, the best jumper, etc. If you get it right, your athlete will be in amazing shape to smash world records and set personal bests. And I'd say the events, they're pretty good fun, with none of them being too difficult, but to get a world record you will have to play a little bit or be very nimble with the fingers. It's one of the best games to play on the couch against a group of mates, as you all button bash like crazy to beat each other, and yes, maybe it's a bit short, maybe it takes 20 minutes to do the whole event, but it's great for a couple of events, about an hour of play, one of the better athletic games that I've played in my life. Solo was alright, but it was never really the most enjoyable. It's definitely one to play with your mates, especially when you trash them in the 100 metres finally. Get in. Visually, it's a solid looking game despite its age, and it's another good example of how the Dreamcast was ahead of its time, although it never really took off the way it should have. Sound, it's that typical arcade fare, solid effects, solid commentary, crowd's okay, it's an arcade game. Okay, good and bad points. What's good? The controls are simple and easy to grasp, multiplayer events are great fun, and the character creator, using interests to adjust the ability, is actually pretty in-depth and quite clever. Bad points, events are a bit short, more playable events would have been nice, and it's a game only suitable for pretty short sessions. Verdict: Virtua Athlete 2K is the best track and field game that I can remember playing. In this limited genre, it does what it needs to do. It's simple controls, it's nice varied events, good character creation system. Like when it came out, I remember this got quite a lot of hate from the mainstream media. Why? I don't really know. It's athletics and it's an arcade game. What do you expect? It's button bashing at its finest, and it's always fondly remembered by me when I figured out the controller between the knees method. My friend always used to beat me at the 100 metres, and then I had this method where I'd put the controller between my kneecaps and have like a seizure with my thumbs. Oh, the good old days. Anyway, so yeah, definitely worth picking up on the emulation scene if you can, especially multiplayer, because it is a really entertaining game with 2 or more players. Scoring, I'd give Virtua Athlete 2K 7.5 out of 10. Okay, well there you go, that's the review. Thanks for watching, this is PG signing off. Cheers.